barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So I've been meaning to do this video since last week, but feel free to hit the join the Patreon. Listen, Kovalev has a fight date on ESPN, if I'm not mistaken. ESPN Plus or ESPN, under the same network, right? Y'all remember 3 years ago? Was it 2 years ago now? 2.5 years ago? ESPN put out a witch hunt on Floyd Mayweather. Stephen A. Smith was suspended. Ray Rice can't get a job in the NFL. Hunt is getting suspended. I believe that's the running back's name from Kansas City, if I'm not mistaken. But Kovalev gets a fight date. It's just amazing, man, how people say, oh, race don't play a part in nothing. Oh, why does Sergey Kovalev have a fight date on ESPN, right? Well, if you're innocent till proven guilty, right? No matter what the videos say, you're innocent till proven guilty, right? Why didn't ESPN crucify Hunt? Ray Rice, you know, he's still innocent till proven guilty, right? That's gonna be the argument. It's no proof that Sergey Kovalev did it. But I just want to bring light to the double standard. You know, and just to highlight, Floyd paid his debt to society, and yet years later CNN and ESPN want to throw out a witch hunt and say, oh, but he did this, he did that. Sergey Kovalev. Got a fight date this Saturday. No one's brought it up. They was hoping that it wouldn't make it. I encourage everybody to make a video on this. I encourage everyone to make a video on. I encourage everyone to make a video on this. How the hell does Sergey Kovalev got a fight date on ESPN when they don't tolerate domestic violence, domestic abuse towards women? Don't tolerate it at all. But yet, Sergey Kovalev has a fight date. You know, is it race? Is it economics? Is it complexion for the protection? Is it white privilege? It's all the above. All balled into one. Now, if you don't believe you're 3/5 of a man, I got news for you. Let this be the soundtrack to your ability to seek liberation. Sergey Kovalev got a fight date, y'all. And getting paid. Floyd Mayweather fight Manny Pacquiao, they tried so hard to curve those pay-per-view numbers. You know? And it's an extreme double standard that we have in America. And again, I encourage everyone to do a video on this, write an article on this, because it makes no sense. Oh, well, it makes perfect sense, right? So, you guys tell me in the comment section. Go to Sergey Kovalev's Twitter. Go to ESPN's Instagram and Twitter and ask them, why does Sergey Kovalev have a fight date? I thought ESPN had a zero tolerance rule for abuse towards women. That's what they portray. Their recent history has shown, the last 3 or 4 years, that's what their recent history has shown. But maybe I'm delusional. Maybe I'm just making shit up. You know, makes no sense. Again, I'm race baiting. That's why when people say you're race baiting, just ignore them. Don't fight them. Don't waste your time fighting people that say you're race baiting. Because people that say you're race baiting, they're afraid you're infringing upon their advantages when people say you're race baiting. I know that already. Man, if this black man gets this job, it's gonna be so much harder for me to become manager. But I'll say this again. I thought ESPN had a no tolerance rule towards abuse towards women. Sergey Kovalev got a fight date this Saturday, y'all. I encourage everyone to make a video about this. Write an article about it. Interviews. Why does Sergey Kovalev have a fight date? I was standing next to the ESPN guy when he was interviewing, when he asked Bob Arum about the domestic violence charges as it relates to Floyd Mayweather. Even though Floyd Mayweather has served his time, you know, has been a stellar father to his 4 kids that I know of. You know, that's just what I know. You know, so as Floyd Mayweather say, show him the proof. Show the proof. You know, so at the end of the day, Sergey Kovalev was or is what I said he was 2 years ago. And y'all called me crazy. I'm race baiting. Sergey Kovalev ain't this, ain't that. Sergey Kovalev is a terrible person. Has terrible character. He was able to hide it because he was a winner. He's a thug. You know, he's a thug that picked up boxing. You know, he's a characterless man. You know, the things he said about Carissa Shields. I stood up for Carissa Shields then and never even met her. You know, back then, 2015, 16, whatever year that was. But I say this to be true. This is a fact, y'all. Sergey Kovalev got a fight date on ESPN, whether ESPN Plus or ESPN. I encourage everyone to hit ESPN's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Call. Maybe I'll double back and do another video on this and give you guys their phone number, because I thought they had a no tolerance rule. You know, I think if 1,000 of us, if you hear this video, I need you to create an action. You know, if you say, why are we marching? Why are we doing this? I need everyone to have an action. All right, here's a call to action. I need you to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, ESPN, and ask them this question. Y'all put out a witch hunt on Floyd Mayweather. Like him, love him, or hate him, he's been nothing short of a man as it relates to being a citizen in America. You know, whereas Kovalev, he doesn't even have enough respect for American culture, let alone the women. So I'll say this again. Stephen A. Smith had to apologize. He had to do something. I don't remember, but I remember. I don't remember the exact situation, but I remember me having an emotional reaction to him apologizing. Right? They vilified Ray Rice. They vilified the running back. I think his name is Hunt from the St. Louis Chiefs. No, excuse me, the Kansas City Chiefs. Floyd Mayweather. But Sergey Kovalev got a fight date, y'all. And I'm keep on repeating it because it should piss you off that Sergey Kovalev got a fight date. And I don't care how you feel about Floyd Mayweather or any other Stephen A. Smith. It's about us taking the collar off of our neck and being free. You know what I mean? We the pit bulls, the Rottweilers, to the white man's civilization, to the white man's economy. We're here to protect their economy. You know? So, you know, from this vantage point, I encourage everyone. Call to action. Ask ESPN, why does Sergey Kovalev have a fight date? I need everyone to do a video on this, whether it's a 1-minute video, 2-minute videos, or however long you want it to be. They need to, our voices needs to be heard. I don't care how you feel about Floyd Mayweather or Stephen A. Smith or Hunt or Ray Rice. Sergey Kovalev has a fight date. Don't you understand that? Has a fight date. But it only applies to a white man. You're innocent until proven guilty. That's the basis I'm basing this argument on. You know what I mean? And I know we can send a tweet. I know we can make a phone call. You know what I mean? I believe we have that much power and integrity. So I'm challenging y'all. Sergey Kovalev got a fight date. And if you don't act now, you can't be mad if you can't send out a 140 character response when someone gets gunned down in the street. And you guys may say, oh, Fred, you're being extreme. I'm not being extreme, because it's the same society. It's the same core rules. You know what I mean? It's the same, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Sergey Kovalev got a fight date, y'all. They vilified Floyd Mayweather. I don't care how you feel about Floyd Mayweather. They vilified Stephen A. Smith. I don't care how you feel about Stephen A. Smith. It's about the underlining message. Fuck the underlining message. It's about the message that they sending. The 2 football players. And I know there's many more. How about the kicker? I forget the kicker's name. They never brought him up. He never was suspended. Motherfucker had a job in the NFL, if I'm not mistaken. You know, so I'll say this for the last time. Sergey Kovalev has a fight date. You know, Floyd Mayweather paid his debt to society and has been an upstanding, tax-paying citizen ever since. He has generated billions of dollars for our economy. I'm talking about money on purpose, okay? Because obviously they don't care about the color of our skin. All right? So at the end of the day, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Do this for your daughter. Do this for your son. Do this for your wife, your sister, your mother, your grandmother, somebody. But I'm not crazy. They gonna call me crazy in the comment section. They gonna say, "Oh, you fucking nigger." They gonna do whatever they gotta do. I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to you. Will you take 5 minutes out of your day, tonight, tomorrow, whenever you hear this video, to Instagram, tweet, Facebook, or call ESPN and ask them why? Why does Sergey Kovalev have a fight date? And you went on a witch hunt for Floyd Mayweather, Stephen A. Smith, and the 2 football players. Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'm going to say this one last time. Sergey Kovalev got a fight date. And he has charges against him about physically assaulting a woman. I'll say it again. Sergey Kovalev has a fight date. Barbershop Conversations. I'm gone. Peace.